welcome back to Helos and Homies. I'm here with a dear friend, Young6IX.
Yo.
How are you, brother?
Good.
Yeah, that's good. So, for people that don't know Young6IX, tell them where you're from.
I'm from Mount Druitt, the 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, grew up there.
Yeah, and born in Liberia,
I was born in Liberia.
Yeah, that's mad. That's Young6IX. If you haven't heard his music already, turn this podcast off right now. Go to Spotify or YouTube and look up Young6IX. Now, growing up, so you grew up in Mounty most of your life?
Grew up in Mounty. Been in Mounty ever since I was like 1, 2.
Yeah, that's mad. And it just plays a part in your life, eh?
Yeah, big part.
How it is. So, with obviously being a rapper, people like to figure out how people start. How did you start?
I started, just rapping to the boys, same way probably some of you do. And but like I started in jail before I started dropping music.
Yeah, that's mad. And you were just writing down on paper in jail, like freestyles and stuff?
Yeah,
or just off the top of the head?
Writing down on paper, yeah.
And then, so, like Cameron and I already know how you started, but for the people that don't know, you came out and you put freestyles on Instagram, was it?
Yeah, I came out and I put, I think, 2 freestyles on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that went up. Yeah. So from there on, after the freestyles, I decided to jump in the studio. Yeah. And do double a member.
Yeah, and you were saying you didn't really care about the numbers.
Yeah, I didn't really care about the freestyles, like the numbers at first. I didn't really care about it because I just got out. I had bigger problems. Yeah. Than rap. But yeah. That's
mad. And so when you like, would you say to someone who wants to start rapping that like putting your stuff out on social media is most probably the best way to go?
It depends what your stuff is like, but yeah.
If you back yourself.
Yeah. Because at that time it was really hot in Sydney, so.
Yeah. Timing was perfect, eh?
Yeah, it was like really hot in Sydney to just come out and say, you know, you're a rapper and put it on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mad, bro. Yeah, I remember. Your freestyle the other day on Instagram is pretty mad. You sitting on the truck, I think? Yeah. Is that going to be a song?
Yeah, that's going to be a song. Yeah. Part of the EP.
Yeah, so if everyone listening, go to his Instagram, check out latest freestyle. I'll show my boys on Saturday night, bro. They loved it, eh? They thought it was mad. So we're starting, you came out of jail and you went to the studio, made Double A member, and you were saying that was your first song, right?
Yeah.
And then with that song, like what made you want to like write that song? Like what was the inspiration behind it? Just growing up in Mounty?
Yeah, just growing up in Mounty, and just growing up in Mounty, so
came naturally type of thing.
Yeah, it came naturally.
Yeah, and Skenzo's on that.
Shout out
Skenzo, great artist. So how did that feature come about?
Because growing up in Mounty, or growing up in Sydney, there's Liverpool and there's Mount Druitt. I think there's Inner West and
Southwest,
Greater West.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, why not do both?
Yeah. Bro, that was mad. Yeah. That video clip was mad, and in the video clip, a lot of people picked up that JM's made a special guest appearance.
Yeah. James was there. Yeah.
How'd that come about?
James is from the hood, so we shot that video in Mounty and Liverpool.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we're in Mounty, James pulled up. Like they all pulled up. But yeah.
Like randomly, or you invite them there?
No. We told them to come through because we're in Biddle.
Yeah.
So they all pulled up.
Yeah, that's mad, bro. That's sick. Yeah, that was when I was watching, I was like, oh fuck, I think that's JM's. And I looked at the comments, it's just fucking, they're like, oh shit, this track slaps, and that's JM's. So, for people that don't know, your manager Della, how did that come about?
That came from a couple FaceTime calls from when he was in Africa, to booking studio sessions, to catching an Uber there. Yeah. And yeah.
So, when you booked that first studio session, did he book that from Africa?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah, he booked it from Africa.
And what was that, 2020?
Yeah, like 2020-ish. He booked it from Africa, and then I just went through.
Yeah, that's sick. And then he came back a few months later, did he?
Yeah, and then he came back, and I was still going to that studio.
Yeah.
And then
and then that song came. Bro, Double A member. When it first came out, so in terms of like, so your first song can either like flop or go hard, and yours went pretty hard, I'd say. How did that did that shock you a bit, that like it went as big as it did, or did you expect that?
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. I didn't think it was gonna go that big, but like
because I remember seeing it on like the Spotify playlist as well, and the video clip blew up. Did you like when it hit like? So was there any milestone it hit of like say 100,000 views or 100,000 streams where you're like, holy shit, like that's pretty mad?
Even like right now, I still don't know about views and all that.
Yeah, you don't
like,
look at them.
Yeah, but I do know about him.
Yeah,
but I just don't care about him. Even like, but back then I really didn't care about him.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, obviously you were saying before, like, you didn't really pay much attention to him. But, yeah, I looked at your Spotify yesterday, bro. You got, like, 1.3 mil streams across, which is mad for an artist out of Sydney. And then you got 17,000 monthly listeners, which is sick.
Yeah, that's dropped down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I haven't dropped anything recently, but yeah.
Well, it would have been bigger when you were dropping, but that's still mad, considering when was the last time you dropped?
Ages.
Late last year, wasn't it? Like October or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bro, that's still mad, like 6 months later, still getting over 10,000 monthly listeners. So, meeting Della, in terms of, like, having a manager, would you say for an artist that's, like, critical? Like, it helps?
Yeah. You always need someone older to, like, you know, put you in play. Yeah.
Yeah, and he sorts out, like, so you've done shows, I've seen.
Yeah.
And he sorts all them out for you, hey? Yeah. How would you say doing shows was the first time?
Ooh, doing shows the first time, it was crowded.
Yeah. You thrive, but you look like you thrive in the environment. All your boys there as well. Like, it looks sick. That was at Butter, wasn't it, in Sydney?
Yeah, my first show was at Butter.
Yeah, and you've done more since, hey? Where were the other ones at?
I've done Butter, a show in Canberra.
Fuck, did you go to Canberra?
Melbourne, yeah.
Where'd you go in Canberra?
What was it? It's Canberra, yeah. I'm not sure of these places, but yeah. One in Canberra, one in Melbourne, and just the rest of Sydney.
Yeah, that's mad, bro. Yeah, that's mad. And that first show, yeah, because I remember I think it's 44 Cow Media.
Yeah.
He did the behind the scenes. It looks sick. Like, everyone just hyping up, and you're wearing a Helos shirt. That was, I appreciate that, eh?
It was cold.
Yeah, but fucking, I saw that. I was like, holy shit, that's actually sick. And then I saw he shot a mad video of, like, it started with the behind the scenes, and then had you
the back room.
Yeah, and then had the performance, and I was like, holy shit, I wish I went. So for people that don't know, how I met YOUNG6IX was late 2020. Get a message from a friend Sam, who knew Skenzo through a football alliance somehow, I don't know. And then he sent this. He's like, hey bro, I think you'd like this. Played it. I was on Xbox with the boys. I was like, holy fuck, this song slaps. Got straight on Instagram, got in contact with him, and we shot some Helos stuff. Yeah. He's followed since, bro. I appreciate that a lot. And this podcast today is founded on the formation of a tracksuit. We're going to get that done, eh?
Yep, need to get them tracksuits done.
Yeah, only one off. I'll give it to one person watching this podcast. You comment in the comment section below, tracksuit. I'll give it to one other person making it. So I was going to do what? Championship logo with grey or black?
Championship.
It's your call.
Black.
Black?
Black.
Yeah, and we'll do one for a grey, so you know, bump into someone matching you.
Nah.
Bro, when you sent me that message, I was like, fuck, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, the big graphics on the front are like popping off a bit.
Because nobody does that in Sydney.
Yeah, there's not really anyone. Have you seen like Effin?
No,
Effin clothing, bro. They like do like the old vintage tees and stuff, but they do like mad prints and stuff like that. They're the closest. And J-Dub does pretty well, I reckon. But they're fucking jackets and shit. They're mad comfy. So with like coming up, when you came up, how did that feel to know that you could make a career out of music?
It felt, to be honest, that's a great question. It felt amazing because we didn't think we could make a career out of anything else at the time. Yeah. But probably crime and stuff. But yeah. Yeah. But when I saw the opportunity that music had, and yeah, that was cold.
Yeah. So was there a point where you sat there and you're like, holy fuck, like this is actually, like this is an amazing opportunity for like me and my family and stuff like that and the boys?
Yeah. I think it was when I was in Melbourne. Yeah. And I think I did the North Face JD shoot and all that.
Bro, I forgot to mention that. How did that feel?
That was, I was in Melbourne and I'm getting like FaceTime calls from my mum and all that. Yeah. Like in front of JD. And like, I'm like, damn. So then I think I caught a plane back the next day and I came Mounty. Like it was after school. Yeah. So like, and I went to that school, Chifley. Yeah. I came Mounty after school and like, it was hectic. Yeah.
So, because I was in, I work in the plaza at JB. It's like my second job for weekends. And after work, I think I was with like my mum or my dad. We walked past JD, and I was like, "That's like YOUNG6IX." Yeah, like, how mad is that, bro? My mum and dad like flew me out as residents, and even they were like proud to know that I had worked with someone that had put themselves in a position to be on the front of JD Sports, like the front of sports /culture clothing. So how did that come about? Della sort that out for you?
Yeah, Della sorted that out.
And like, was it? So it was strictly North Face, was it?
I think North Face JD, just North Face. It was like a North Face campaign.
Yeah, bro, it's sick because I saw you on the they have like those electronic boards, and I saw you on one of them, and then I think 2 weeks later, Central C was on them. Yeah. Like that's a fucking sick placement for you. Did you like when you were doing the shoot? How'd that go down? Like, did it go for a while?
Yeah, it went for like I think like the whole day.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it went for the whole day.
Different locations.
Yeah, different locations.
Yeah, that's sick, bro. That's fucking mad, eh? That's keep doing those things, bro. You'll set yourself up for a decent little career there. So, in terms of like music, when you're in Melbourne and that kind of like hit you, how many songs did you have out at the time?
I think I just had Double A Member and Money Comes Quick.
Yeah, right. And that you'd already got the JD deal.
Yeah.
That's sick, bro. Yeah, imagine what you can do with EPs and albums out and stuff like that. Yeah, fucking hell. So we mentioned Double A Member before. Like that song is nuts. I'd listen to it, pump me up because I got to go to work at 6 a.m. Chuck that on, bro. It gets me awake. Money Comes Quick comes after that in like early February 2021. How did that come about? Was that your second song?
Yeah.
And just writing on your reflection of Mounty and stuff like that?
Yeah. It was just like what happens in Mounty.
Yeah. And then so you just hop straight in the studio and that was the hit, really? Yeah, that's mad, bro. That's mad. And then after that, CTO, which you mentioned before was your favourite song.
Yeah, CTO.
Yeah.
Call the Ops.
Yeah. So how did that go? Like, how did that come about? All the whole process.
We went to a studio session with Pax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The producer.
Yeah, the producer.
Yeah.
And he made a beat. I think that's like the first time I've ever seen someone make a beat in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made a beat and it was cold. And me, JT, Slim, Inferno, we was all there. And like I don't think, or maybe Inferno House, but us, me, JT, Slim, and all that. I don't think we've ever seen someone make a beat in front of us. So
yeah,
we jumped on it. And yeah, I did the first part, and bang, it just went from there.
Yeah. So how'd you link with Inferno? Because the other boys are obviously part of
I think Inferno knows Pax.
Yeah.
And yeah, him and Pax were there, and then
yeah. No, he was really good to have on that song. Different, like I think it's cool when you have the song when you have like 5 or 6 rappers on it, and you got like someone like everyone has a different flow and stuff like that, different style. And you mentioned Slim before. He's gonna be big. He's gonna be big in due time, bro.
He's gonna be great.
Yeah, that verse was nuts, eh? Like we said when we met you in Bidwell. And we met Slim, and he dropped that freestyle. I was like, "Yeah, the kid's pretty talented." And then that song came out. I was like, "Holy shit!" Like he's got a flow and character to him.
Yeah, he's versatile. Like,
yeah. And then from there, I've seen it like on his Instagram stories and stuff. I think he's on, or even Insta post. I've seen him put up of like just like previews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Versatile.
Like a message from Sun. Have you heard that?
Yeah. So that came out 2 months ago, didn't it?
Yeah, not long ago.
Yeah.
I think the video was shot here. Yeah.
It was video shot here downstairs.
Yeah, the video was shot here.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking mad, eh? Yeah, actually, it would have been. Looking at it, thinking about it.
Yeah, it was downstairs.
Yeah, right. And you think, so in terms of that song, for people that don't know, so there's 4 of you from your crew, hey, on that song. Max, JT, yourself, Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Inferno. So with the boys getting, so that was their first song? Like, what was the idea of getting your, like, those boys on a song? Did they want to do that, or did you kind of like say, hey, let's take this avenue, see what happens?
I don't want to say I pushed them to do it, but like, but I think they wanted to.
Yeah.
Because that was like time a lot of things were popping off.
Yeah.
And them, so yeah.
Yeah, they seen it and they're like, and you just kind of said like, fuck it, let's get on it type of thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's mad. And so in the future, you're gonna do more of them?
Yeah, 100%. Especially with Slim, that's
right. Because I think like when you look at like we mentioned earlier when we were in here before, like OFB, Harlem Spartans, they're like whilst individually they have mad songs, some of their best songs are like the crew.
Yeah, the crew.
Yeah, and I think your crew, like same 1-4's the exact same. Solo stuff, amazing, but also like in terms of, like as a crew, bro, some of the like.
Because you guys can like feed off each other.
Yeah. And in the studio, were you like going off each other's energy type of thing, like picking up on what everyone else is putting down?
Yeah. I just like it like when you're with the crew because you know you can't just be there saying lies. Cause
yeah.
One person says lies, then you know like you'd be like
it's bullshit.
Yeah. When did that happen?
Yeah, I honestly I rate that keeping each other accountable. So growing up, in terms of like favorite rappers, who would you say? Let's start with UK. Who would you say
UK?
your favorite over there?
Probably people like Digger.
Yeah.
SJ.
Yeah.
Lowski.
Yeah, so SJ, OFB, Lowski, Harlem Spartans, Digger, CGM. Yeah. What about Dave and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, Dave. Like Dave's my favorite UK rapper right now. Like,
yeah.
Out of all of them, yeah. Dave.
What did you prefer, Psychodrama or the We're All Alone in This Together?
I think Psychodrama.
Yeah, Psychodrama was mad, bro. Like when I fuck, I don't even know if I've told this story a million times. People listening must probably get sick of me here telling it. But I met Dave back in the day in like 2018, and that was when he only had Game Over out and like all his singles. And bro, like just seeing, because Psychodrama, so I met him on the 3rd of January 2018, and then on Psychodrama the intros the 23rd of January 2018, and just to think like when he got home, that's what he started recording, was a platinum album, was just like amazing to me. And yeah, We're All Alone in This Together is like just versatile, like he just does it. What about Meeks and stuff like Meeks Manny?
Oh, never heard of him.
The guy who has like fucking full army trucks and shit in his videos. What's his song that he does?
I only know Millions.
You like him?
Yeah, Millions, yeah.
Yeah, Millions, Billions is his best song, I reckon.
Well, I reckon Lager.
Yeah. Obviously, that would resonate with other people.
Yeah, Lager.
It's
cold.
Yeah, Lager was pretty good. There was another one he did as well. I forget what it was called, but he's got like that Brum accent, that's completely different. Spices it up a bit. No, Meeks did Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Yeah, that song?
No.
He Has More Money. Yeah, I think you know him if you heard him, bro. He's
if I heard
In the
it.
Fire with Dave. And it's like him, Fredo, Getz, Gigs, Dave, and stuff like that.
I know Fredo, I know Gigs.
Yeah.
But not me.
What about, so like in terms of UK, the older class, so like let's say Gigs, Skepta, Jamie, did you listen to much of them or nah?
I think just a bit of Skepta.
Yeah, that's it.
And like Stormzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of Stormzy?
Yeah, Stormzy is nice.
Yeah.
It's cold.
What about Chip?
Yeah, Chip was cold like back then, but I don't know about now.
Yeah, Chip bar for bar, bro. Like, can't be matched, eh? Like in terms of like rap battles, by far the best, arguably the best in the world. So we started with UK. Let's go over to America. America-wise, did you take any inspiration from like the Biggie Tupac era?
No.
Nah, not really your thing. And then
I don't even like Biggie or Tupac.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a huge statement.
I swear down, I don't even like him like that. To me, I feel like they can't rap.
Really?
If we're being honest here, they can't rap.
Really? What makes you say that part?
Because rap is so much different nowadays.
Yeah. So you felt like they could just, they had a mad rhyme scheme.
Maybe they could rap for their time.
Yeah.
They could rap for their time. But nah.
So let's take an example of like, so Jay-Z, right? He was back, like he wasn't long after them and he's still rapping now. Would you say he's same or nah?
Jay-Z's like, no, you don't see nobody driving around listening to Jay-Z.
It's true.
Nobody's driving around listening to Jay-Z, or like nobody's driving around listening to Kanye, or like.
Yeah, you're not a big fan of Kanye?
Nah, Kanye, like what he's doing with the clothing, yeah, shout out to him. But like nobody rides around listening to these people.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. So Kanye's clothing, would you do something like that personally? Like at a certain point, would you do anything like that, or nah, it doesn't interest you?
No.
Nah. He killed it, but...
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, he killed it. Poor bastard's going through it at the moment, but holy fuck.
But yeah, shout out to Biggie and Tupac for starting it off. But
yeah.
I just can't relate.
Yeah, bro. They were unreal back in the day. You know there was like an original Biggie Smalls? There was like some white kid from LA that knew Tupac. He was the original Biggie Smalls. The reason why like Tupac couldn't mention Biggie Smalls in a song, or when he did, he was mentioning him in a nice way, was because he was mentioning this like white kid that used to rap with him, and then the white kid died. That's why his name is Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, so that's why Biggie was never Biggie Smalls. Like the mainstream called on to Biggie Smalls, but that was never it was the Notorious B.I.G. But people don't know that, bro. The original Biggie Smalls is some white kid who could throw down bars too. Like it was crazy how good he was. Then so in terms of like, we mentioned it before, you got the whole world at your feet. In features, is there any artist out there that like you'd like to have on in due time?
From where?
Anywhere. Australia, UK, US, Africa.
Maybe Africa. Maybe from the UK.
Have you seen those Ghanaian rappers?
Yeah, they're cold. Yeah. But yeah.
Is there any others over in Africa that are killing it?
Not that I know of, except them.
Yeah.
Oh, but like there is like Africa, but like not drill artists, but like like Davido.
Nah.
You know Davido? Yeah.
I know. Obviously,
WizKid. Yeah.
WizKid's the big face of the Nigerian songs.
There's like Davido, WizKid.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen Nigerian drill artists. I forget their name, so I'm not gonna try and even pronounce it. But yeah, because like Krypton Conan,
Yeah.
Like, so when have you heard Last Night in Lagos? They did like a freestyle each. So Conan did Last Night in LA, which is like massive, but he did Last Night in Lagos, which is like one of the most reflective tracks I've ever heard. And then from there, he had all these people in it, like Cadet and stuff. But there was these Nigerian guys in it, and then somehow through them, I got to this avenue of Nigerian drill and like Ghanaian drill. And the Ghanaian drill, bro, it was mad. And then obviously Stormzy hopped on it and gave it like mad exposure. So hopefully the African, like, I reckon, bro, their energy's unmatched.
Yeah.
Even in Lugga, the video clip, that was like nuts. I think it was in Somali.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was. Bro, that was nuts. Eh? So, in terms of like, so back to the feature thing. UK wise, we'll do countries again. UK wise, any UK artists you'd like to have on?
Probably something Central C.
Yeah.
Digger. Yeah, them type of guys.
Yeah.
Doing the wave right now.
So with Digger and Central, they're obviously got like, they can cater to a whole different genre. Like Digger kind of has his own genre, I would say, of like complete versatility. All you know is that you're going to get really hard bars and like real catchy shit. Do you think you'd do drill or do you think you'd do something else?
Probably something jumpy.
Yeah. Have you got jumpy tracks in the making?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad, man. I can't wait. I think that's what Australia needs, to be completely honest. I think we need more jumpy tracks and like more, because like the UK's got it all, bro. The scene's established, but like they have those jumpy tracks. Like they have RD and H and shit that like obviously help that shit out, and then like Digger and stuff. But US wise, who would you go with there?
Probably people like Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say Lil Durk best at the moment? Like current rappers in UK, US?
Not best. People like Lil Baby, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not best at the moment, but
yeah. What about like Gunna? His type of genre?
Nah.
I
I like old, what's his name? Young Thug.
Young Thug?
Yeah, I like his old tracks.
Yeah.
But
would you ever get Young Thug on? That would be big.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're weird nowadays. Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, he makes music with Elton John. I kind of rate that, but I kind of like, it's kind of cool. I'm happy for Elton John, for him to be linking up with some gangsters, but so what about like, so for me, if I was an artist, the first bloke I would want on a track if I got to that level is Sleepy Hollow. But I think he's
he's cold.
Yeah, he's cold. And Chef G, like he's what was that song called? Flows. Flows by Chef G and like Sleepy Hollow and what's the one where he's like, Get Love in My City? I Get Love. Those songs, bro, they're unreal. So in terms of like, so mention features. Let's go to what's next.
My EP.
Yeah.
My EP coming out.
Do you estimate? So right now, of time recording, we're in late February. You reckon they'll be out this year?
Yeah, May.
May. That's mad. Are you gonna do like a press run and stuff like that? Like you gonna do shows and stuff with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do shows with it and all that stuff. Yeah.
And 6 or 7 tracks, hey. Yeah, that's mad. I can't wait for that, bro. That's gonna be sick. And have you thought of like albums yet, or not that far ahead?
No, not that far ahead, not yet.
No, yeah. So with making music, do you like, how far ahead do you think? Just for like, for people that want to make music, how far ahead would you say you think?
I think far, like, yeah. I think big.
Yeah. It shows, bro, in your music. Like your music's popped off. Like I said to you earlier, it's 1.3 million streams on Spotify alone. And like on YouTube, it most probably have 1 million views altogether, I'd say.
It's cold.
Yeah. So do you have that vision from the start, but?
No.
Or after, let's say after the Melbourne trip, was that like your vision then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the Melbourne trip, it woke me up a bit.
Yeah. So when you're in Melbourne, like just to reminisce on it, was there just like that moment where like, holy shit, like I could be an international rapper, like? And was that the type of thing where you're like, I could?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, but then like I looked around and I'm still in Melbourne. So
Yeah. International shows a goal of yours?
Yeah, 100%.
But I think that speaks to the artist if they can do an international show more than just their city. I think that like if you can go over to another country and like sell out a show, that's.
But I would want to like maybe tour Australia first.
Yeah. Would you do a big Sydney show, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd get numbers too.
Yeah, I think after this EP.
Yeah. Do a big run. And you were saying also, you've also performed in Canberra. Did you perform in? I remember seeing stories in Newcastle or Central Coast. Did you perform out there, or was that just like a holiday type of thing?
I think it was just like a holiday type of thing.
Yeah. So you've performed Sydney,
Canberra, Melbourne.
Yeah. So Sydney was the first one at Butter, And then you've done Canberra and Melbourne as well. Next spot, if you could pick any to perform at, where would you go?
I want to go Gold Coast, cause
yeah, you were in Gold Coast last week, weren't you, Cammy? Yeah.
Even if it's not for a show, I just want to go Gold Coast.
Yeah, just party. Yeah. So, in terms of like music wise, we've seen I do my research. And I was on your Instagram and I was seeing like 1-4 and Section 60 or follow you. Obviously, JN's was in your initial clip. How did that come about? Just naturally?
Just naturally.
Yeah. Just from the area type of thing. Yeah, that's mad. And you were saying when you came out, like 1-4, it just popped off, hey? Was that so? Did you know them before the music?
Yeah, I knew them, but like I didn't know them. But like I remember like they were like they popped off and they would be like in Bidwell and stuff at the pub or whatever. Yeah. And I'd be like riding on like pushback. Yeah, doing like doing drops. If you guys know what drops are, I'll be riding around like a pushback doing drops, getting rid of stuff, and then I got locked up. But like they saw me, but like I didn't like I'll just be doing drops, and then I got locked up. I came out, and then I started dropping songs. Yeah, and like
that's mad, bro.
And then now they know like
it's mad where you've came from to where you are now, though. That's sick. So like. People don't realise, so like from an external view, it was cool to see Mounty pop off. But like, what was it like being a part of Mounty when it popped off? Like, was it like, did it kind of like change a lot of things around there?
It was cold. Like it was nice that it popped off, but it did get dangerous.
Yeah, obviously, with all that type of stuff going on. Yeah, because I remember back in the day, someone sent me Sally's Ready for War. Yeah. I was like, fuck, that's good. And then that's how I got sent Fez. That's how I met with Fez, because Fez had made a few tracks then. And then I remember Shanks and Shivs come out, and I was like, this is good. And then I sent that to a few of my mates, and we all liked it. And we're just white kids from the mountains. That said a lot about the song. And then, bro, I'll never forget, the message comes out, and you're like...
The message, when that came out.
That week of when it came out, like the flares in front of the courthouse... every single verse on it as well. It was just nuts. Yeah, that put Mounty in a different stratosphere, and it's got like so many crews rapping and shit. It's good to see. And I honestly think like people talk about UK and we talk about like London, North London's like OFB and Skepta and stuff like that. I honestly think Mounty will be the same of like when we look back in 10 years and we have so many big artists, they'll be like...
I reckon Mounty kind of opened it up for
110% it did. 110% opened up for drill, and it's going to open it up for rap at a larger scale. Obviously, there's artists that have been doing it for a while, but no one did it like 1-4 on our own shores.
Nobody did it like 1-4.
Yeah. Shout out to Leroy, but he was the first to go overseas and fucking nail it, bro. We've had a few go overseas, but none of them done it like him. And shout out to Mason Dane.
Yeah, Mason Dane.
Yeah, he went over to. You see the T-Pain stream?
Yeah, he was with T-Pain.
Did you see the initial clip of T-Pain on stream? Finding his song? Yeah, that was mad, bro. That was like for a kid from Newcastle, like that was just sick.
He's from Newcastle.
Yeah. He just catched the train down. Or that's how he came down here to make music from Newcastle. Yeah, like it's nuts. Yeah, but I remember I think it's DME TV, one of those like media platforms. They were watching T-Pain stream and they were clipping it, and then they clipped the part where like somebody kept saying in the chat, Mason Dane, got a hold of him, and then like this week he's doing a shoey with T-Pain in the studio. Shit like that. That's mad, bro. Yeah, Leroy. I hope Leroy gets him on a track soon. Just gives him that mad exposure and stuff like that. So, I've also got some Instagram questions. I've got a few questions actually.
Off Insta.
Yeah, off Insta. So yeah, we got a few. So let's go here. All right. Ben Dillon, he said, what's your favourite album of all time?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
Let me go on my Spotify.
Ben, I'll answer it for you. Psychodrama by Dave or Fear by Kendrick Lamar? 2014 Forest Hills.
I like Damn by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Damn. Fear's the fucking song on it that I like. Yeah, Damn. Damn's pretty good.
Is that the album? Damn?
Yeah. So you'd say, what about Good Kid, Mad City?
Oh yeah, that was cold too. But I also like YG.
Which one of his?
Was it Blame It on the Streets or?
Are you talking about like 2012 era?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. I remember one of the other ones he had out where he has like the the blood background. He's got like Red Dragon in behind him.
Yeah, I think that's it.
On it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's mad. Ben Korn. Love you, Corny. Said favorite artist in Australia.
I'm not even sure, but I'll just say YP.
Yeah, YP. Yeah, but honestly, I'll answer it too. I'll say YP and I'd say Lex actually. I think Lex.
I'll say YP and JMs.
Yeah. Lex.
Shout out Spenny too.
Yeah, fuck bro. Spenny on Lads in the Hood.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I just say in tracks they have their track where they took over.
Yeah, with Lex, because from a young age I got a hold of fucking drill through gigs being on Let's Lurk with the UK67, and then I remember listening to Moscow March, Kennington, where it started, and you could tell Lex was like a product of that. You know what I mean? Like people that didn't listen to drill had no idea where he was coming from, but he's so underrated, Lex. Like it's crazy. Jerb said, "What's your biggest influence on making music?"
My older brother.
So he that's why you do music type of thing. Yeah, that's mad, bro. That's unreal. So what was the other question we had? I think I lost it. Favorite song of all time?
I'm not even sure. I don't know about that.
Don't know. One song that you could listen to every day for the rest of your life. Don't have one?
No.
Nah. Mine's Tiago Silva by Dave. Easily. Yeah, easily. Or Diablo by Mac Miller. I'll give Mac Miller some love. And then somebody said EP or album coming out soon, which we've already answered. That's mad. All right, so in terms of like monthly streams and stuff like that, like music-wise, do you have any major goals in the future music-wise?
Probably to tour Australia.
Tour Australia, that's a big one. Yeah, that's mad. And the EP, obviously, and stuff like that. That'll be sick. You can't give any hints to the EP, can you?
No, I know.
Just know it's going to take over.
Yeah, in May.
Yeah, in May. That's going to be sick, bro. Yeah, we'll keep that under wraps. And in terms of, like, what's your favourite song you've put out now so far?
Probably CTO.
CTO? That's your favourite? Yeah, that's mad. I rated the cover art for it. Like the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was sick. And the video was sick as well. Where was that shot at?
It was somewhere, but I don't know where.
Yeah, I couldn't even.
It was like, there was one it was shot at Mount Druitt Westfields. Yeah. That's the scene with the cars.
Yeah.
G-Wagon, McLaren, all that. And then there was another shot in like a car yard, whatever. Yeah. Like an old car yard.
Yeah, fuck yeah. How the fuck do you tear up a G-Wagon and a McLaren?
Oh, like, we know people.
Yeah, you know people. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So, like, don't have to answer if you want, but like, so people like to poke fun at Druitt and shit when they're from fucking Coogee and shit like that. But like, growing up in Druitt, what would you say it was like?
Growing up in Druitt?
Yeah. In Druitt, like Mounty.
Oh, Mount Druitt.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's probably why I made build different, because people from Mount Druitt are built different. Like,
Yeah, because I think like people have this outside perception and they kind of underestimate, like maybe how hard it is to grow up there and with some of the circumstances.
Because like places like Coogee and stuff in Mount Druitt, you'll find like the weirdest mixes hanging around each other. Like, so like a black kid with a white kid, or like a black kid with an Asian kid, or like yeah. But they'll stick together no matter what.
That's mad, bro. And like, would you say to people growing up like from other areas, like Mounty is definitely not what, like, it's a lot harder than people think it is, like growing up there for some people, you reckon?
I'll just say it's easy to get trapped. Like,
yeah, it's a good way of putting it.
It's really easy to get trapped in
quick money type of thing, different lifestyle. Yeah, 110%, bro. It's a story we hear too often, but hopefully music changes that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mad. Like, that's what it did to New York, it's what it did to LA. It changed a lot of narratives. Same with London. Like, London crime rate's fucked. And you see music like slowly bringing it down, brings it up because of all the songs, brings it down when they start making money and shit like that. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. But like, on a personal note, like, how did you feel about making music and stuff like that? Like,
now I love it and I'm starting to understand it more.
Yeah,
and you know,
did it take you a while to like fully grasp the whole production of it and stuff like that, and the whole
I still don't know what they be doing on the computers, but yeah.
Shout out Cam, he's behind the camera, he produces beats.
I don't know what they be doing on the cameras, but
yeah. But in terms of like the whole industry of like networking and stuff, did that surprise you how much like networking that needs to be done and stuff like that? Yeah, and because obviously Della handles all that, but we were speaking about it before. You did a Spotify interview and stuff like that. What's it like? So we're like, we've met each other before. You've met Cam. Obviously, Cam does beats and stuff. So like, this is more chill. But going into an environment where it's a bit more professional, how's that? Like, is that a bit of change of scenery for you?
Spotify.
Yeah.
Who went to the Spotify show? I think it was me, Max, Slam. I'm Slim. Yeah.
And it's just a bit different, eh? Like the whole setup.
It was hot, but like it was hot in that room.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't lie. It was pretty like probably like a room like this size or a bit smaller. Yeah.
And Jade, I think it was Jade, Jazz.
But like they started hitting me with the 1-4 questions. And I'm like,
Yeah. I think a lot of people like to hop on that, eh? When they see someone else from the same area, because they can't really get a hold of them as much as they'd like to, I reckon. But yeah, it's crazy. So, in terms of the freestyle we saw on your Instagram, that's coming soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to be on that EP? Yeah. So go straight to his Instagram. Look for the blue lights on the back of the
yeah.
Doze down hard. And then EP, hopefully tour after, God willing. And then from there, bro, it's onwards and upwards, eh?
Upwards.
Right, that's mad. All right, that's a wrap for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to the second episode of Helos and Homies. YOUNG6IX on Instagram, YOUNG6IX.
YOUNG6IX.
Yeah, Spotify, YOUNG6IX. YouTube, go check it all out and be prepared for May when his EP comes out.
Let's do it.
That's all.